Alright, so we need a recap of what happened last session, because, then again, I mean, nothing really happened last session, so,
Oh, yes.
it's not a big deal.
It looks like I have an inspiration.
Yeah. Did you want to take it, Michael? Because I will if you're good.
I don't know. Does anyone else have inspiration? I don't think I have inspiration as Chad or anyone, to be honest.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll
okay,
take
no.
it. I
Yeah,
I can
go
take it.
for
Like last time, on Julie's campaign, I tried to, but then I realized I have no idea what happened. Rip. This is my chance for redemption. And I'll tell
Red
you
Dead
what
Redemption.
happened. Yes. And I'll tell you what happened. But where do we start? But the beginning.
Oh my god.
Why is he saying
In the beginning,
There is darkness.
In the beginning.
Proceeds to read through Genesis.
And then there was the Jesus Christ fellow.
Good chap, that one.
Had quite a fan base.
This chapter 1 start with Jesus.
No.
No,
Wait.
Indiana's rubbing off on you.
No, I hate this place.
Oh.
Where to begin? But the beginning of last session.
Yes.
We were entering Zelenia.
We were entering Zelenia. We received a message transmission from the General. She explained what happened. Why they had abandoned Uraanbaatar in such a hurry. Turns out, there was some mind control. Not too dissimilar from what happened to our friend Nereid. It caused her to throw herself off of a place, probably the Imperial Palace. However, it was not strong enough or potent enough to take care of all of the Zelenian forces, and they managed to fight each other within the ships. Civil war within war. But that was enough for the Scooter to make haste over to Zelenia with the Zelenian forces close by. It was a massive battle on the above the atmosphere of Zelenia, and we were able, by the good graces of something, were able to break through the blockade and make our way down to the Zelenian Royal Palace, where the Emperor, first of a name and seventh of a name, were cornered by the Scooter Queen, who was determined, not destined. We'll show you what happens with destiny. Was determined to execute the emperors personally. Oh, we couldn't let that happen. So we challenged her, just as we always were supposed to. And a very valiant battle it was. On our part, at least.
She tried to use her sword.
She tried, and failed. And we managed to slay her, and by we, I mean that brother of mine, Clayton. He always did fulfill his contracts. And you think we'd be rightfully rewarded for this, yes? Turns out destiny said otherwise.
Ooh.
We were backstabbed by that wrinkly son of a bitch. First name. Saul quite literally backstabbed.
Oh no.
And what was running through our minds? Anger? Betrayal? No one knows. But for the people thinking. All I know was, here sat an emperor, head, a progenitor, mind you, the first of a name, progenitor of perhaps the greatest empire this galaxy has ever seen. And she was left somehow found wanting. Not wanting for more, wanting for less. She wanted nothing more than to see this empire of her creation, of her family's creation, burnt to ash. And with the royal guards on our heels, what choice do we have? To leave. And so we did. We left at the command of an emperor who betrayed us, who betrayed everyone who fell in the name of the Empire of Zelenia. And that's when we got the chilling message over the comms. But not before preceded by a rumbling so great that it would have scarred the very planet itself. She was sending the planet on a collision course to the planet Scooter to take out both the Scooter and their empire. And we cannot just let that happen. And here we are.
Indeed. So,
We contacted Vesper. What did he end up saying anything, or was it just like, okay, thanks for the info?
He's just kind of like, what the fuck? Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? And I'm just like, no time to explain. Big problem. Bye.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Big.
So gather all I can,
Yep.
all who I can, but then
So, yeah, Michael, definitely a good inspiration.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I'm gonna use it by the end of the session.
So again, this is kind of so. At this point, you are now on the ship, and I don't remember exactly how we left off on the ship before. If I said like how high you were up in the air, but I'm going to say right now that you are on the ship, you are in the air, but you're definitely still like, you know, you can land, you're around on near the ground level, right? And so I know that you were talking about thinking of people you might want to save. So, with that in mind, knowing the fact that you don't have unlimited time here,
Mm-hmm.
where do you want to go? What do you want to try to look for?
Well, right now, so like we saw rumblings in the earth, like which is causing us to board the ship. Are there effects of that we see on the surface, like are buildings falling right now?
Right now, you can't really see anything at the moment. Besides, just again, there is. Well, no, because since you're in a ship, you wouldn't even really notice like a sort of rumbling or shaking at this point. You're not so
Right.
right. So at this point, you don't notice anything, but you have a feeling.
Okay.
hmm.
Okay, well, because it wasn't officially stated last time, Anna says, well, I forget, I think it was either Nerian or Sudoku was the one talking on the phone, but Anna will say, so if it is really the case that this planet is on a collision course to Scuda, we have to stop it. Remember what Zephyr the Seventh blurted out that one time about the planet killer, Sagittarius Station? If we really are on a collision course, well, it might, like, we might need to stop it in its tracks. We might need to get rid of Zelenia before both planets destroy themselves.
Ooh. Elden goes pale. Might be our own, but it might be our only chance. But how? There has to be some mechanism making the planet move towards Scuda. Is there anything we can? Is there anything we can do to?
Well, I was gonna say right now, like again, there was basically you hear it was if it's like so there were some speakers or comms like all over the planet, basically where you
Right.
heard the Grand Emperor's voice saying that basically she just said to everyone, "We are going to destroy Scuda by any means necessary," and but you do not currently feel you have no way of knowing right now that if the planet is actually moving towards Scuda right now. So
Mhm.
you wouldn't know that as of right now. You don't have a way of knowing that. You know that the whole planet is rumbling to some degree, but that's the basis of your knowledge at this point.
Okay.
What if
Yeah,
it's
Anna
not?
was just basing what she said based off of what Nereid said.
Right. I know. I'm just clarifying what information that you are aware of. So yeah.
Okay.
And what if it's not moving? And we use this Sagittarius Station for what?
Yeah.
I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? Like, if we sit around here scratching our balls, like, fucking. We're gonna get killed, and a lot of innocent people are gonna get killed.
Mhm.
Versus whatever lives there. Maybe we can at least destroy it or get rid of some of the harm. Or mitigate some
Yeah.
of it, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, Sagittarius Station was a planet killer. And Anna here was saying to get rid of Zelenia. What of all the innocent people here? My people.
Hmm.
I
Either way,
mean,
we lose.
we lose.
Yeah, if we do nothing, they all die regardless.
If we do nothing, we lose. We activate the Sagittarius Station to destroy the planet, we lose!
Mhm.
There was an explosion right outside my house, right at the end when you said that.
What the fuck?
Planet killer.
Wow.
Fuck.
I'm just like channeling into New Mexico, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm a god!
The reverberations.
We lose either way. Either the people of Zelenia die, or the people of Zelenia and Scooter die. And there's nothing on Scooter worth saving from what you've heard but bugs. Bugs and terrifying monstrosities you cannot imagine in your wildest nightmares.
On there, we as people who've actually been to Scuda,
Oh
it
yeah.
wasn't actual like because like it. I mean, there were some monsters there, but no more monstrous than the things that inhabit inhabit other planets, like that scary ass worm thing on um the one planet that killed the Zephyr 6. Uh, I mean, it's just a place like this. I mean, they're just they're not evil so much as they're oppositional military force. Or at least some of them are evil. It's like clearly some of us are evil too. Well, I mean, not us in the ship, but just Zelenians.
Look, I've thought of something. We can try and track down the other team. Because hopefully find Captain Hera or General Hera.
Mhm.
Maybe she has connections to a way that more people on Zelenia can be warned.
Yeah.
Right? If they're warned, they have time to leave. We might not be able to get all of them, but at least the Zelenians won't all die not knowing what their lives were wasted for.
Mhm.
You really trust the General after all this? She's one of the Empire's most loyal servants.
So were you.
Yes, I was. Then I
Mhm.
was dishonorably discharged not a few minutes ago, if you don't recall.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, shit. Well, alright, what's the plan, Hollow Swift? Come on.
Mhm.
If you think you know that we're all gonna die or some shit, what do you think we should do?
What does Nereid Ashrays would do?
Whatever the fuck is available. If it means having to get in bed with Hera, not literally, then that's what we're gonna have to do. If it means screaming from the rooftops to every single man, woman, and child on this planet that they're gonna die for no fucking reason, that's what we're gonna goddamn do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm totally willing to leave this place and say fuck it. But I know and care about people on here.
Yes.
Yeah, Anna will say, yeah, there's at least some room on this ship for a sizable number of people that we can save directly. And if we, like what Nereid said, if we are able to at least warn everyone else, they will at least have a chance.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Well then, to the general, I suppose.
All right. Let's do it. All
Just
right.
don't be too hopeful.
Mm,
Okay.
I'll settle for being a little more suspicious than usual. All right.
All right,
I will
Eldon, can you pilot the ship?
Oh, can I? He gets in the pilot seat and has to pull the lever to shrink it down a little bit and scooch it closer to the controllers, and then
The booster seat.
yeah, and then again, it takes the ship out of cruise mode, and all right, someone figure out where General Hera is. Wait, didn't we fly over her on our way here?
She was holding the line in front of the Imperial Palace. Yes.
All right, to the front of the Imperial Palace.
Okay. So let's actually pull you up and put this back on. Okay.
The power of Jin.
All right. So, and I'm gonna move you back here on this map. Okay. So, as you fly back over towards the sort of front of the palace where you saw before, you see it seems like people were basically kind of in the same rough situation that they'd been in when you left them previously, where again you had this sort of big this wave of Surdom trying to break in, but you have mostly people that you recognize kind of holding the line up in the front, and some people are kind of in the back taking shots from there as well. That said, it seems like, just recently they're now kind of everyone, including the Scudam that are being held off, there's kind of not really sure what's going on because of this rumbling. And you can notice now at this point, the rumbling does seem to be increasing a bit, and you do start to see a bit of motion with some of the nearby buildings and structures.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's how this is going to work. So you can see on the map there how, like, where I have you guys situated are kind of like a little box, like, off down there.
Mm-hmm.
That is the space in the ship. Okay.
So we have a packing algorithm to decide.
There are 20 boxes of space, and you're taking up 5, one each.
Yeah.
So, some of these characters take up more than one space.
Ash expanded.
As well as some of the, the robotic characters also take up spaces as well. Now, that said, there are potential workarounds to this if you're clever enough. So that's just one aspect.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing. So, okay, here's this is going to work. In order to try to save people, we're going to try to basically get them into your ship.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be based on a dex save that they must make.
Mm-hmm. They gotta be standing first.
You can help one person each.
Mm-hmm.
And by what I also mean, like, since there's Nereid and Sudoku, you can each do one. So there's 5 people that you can directly help. Now that said, it's a help. They can still fail, and people who you do not help can still succeed. right?
Help is given that advantage,
So
or
here's the
a bonus?
options for helping. Okay.
Okay.
One option is if you have any sort of spell, any sort of item, any sort of equipment, anything on you that you think can help in one way or another. What this is going to be, that's kind of up to you to figure out, and also talking with me in terms of what makes sense. That's one option. And exactly how that's going to play out, we'll figure out based on what it is. The second option is the ship has a tether that is located basically near sort of the door that you would open. The idea for this is, and this is sort of a standard issue for what ships would have, because the idea is sometimes if you're in space, you might need to go and do stuff on the outside of the ship. The idea is you would connect yourself to the tether, keep yourself attached to the ship, and you won't float away, right? There is one of those tethers. This tether will, if you could basically give it to one person as they're coming up. This will guarantee that they are saved, but it's one person. Okay. So that's another option. The last option is simply basically calling out to them, which will give them advantage on their roll. So each of your
and that's
5,
if we
yeah. So you can only do one of those things. Someone can use the tether. You can use an item or a spell, or if you don't have any of that, you can call out to someone. Again, you get to call out to one person for this save. And again, these are dex saves, so keep that in mind that they have to make. I am going to give you 5 minutes to figure out what you're going to do. At the end of the 5 minutes, that's it. We do it. Also, and I'll say this also, you can sort of help multiple. You can. The advantage doesn't stack. Okay, so you can't like have 3 people all call for the same person. That's not going to help. But if you want to, maybe if one person has an item that they want to throw to a person, and someone else wants to give that same person advantage, that can work. Okay, so it can stack that way. Any questions before I start a timer?
Okay, so there's not.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Not a way that we can call multiple people.
Each character can only call one person.
Okay.
But what was this about? Like, an item can be given to someone? Like, an item can be given to the target?
For example, and again, I don't think anyone has this. If you happen to have, like, a grappling hook or something, you could, like, use that to try to, like, help someone, right? But...
in addition to calling out for someone else?
No, you can only do one thing.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
Any other questions?
Will there be refreshments?
You do have the
vending machine?
Yeah, you do have the vending machine on the ship, so yes.
And hopefully that doesn't take up a spot.
It's not counting in terms of this.
Okay, good. Would you rather have a vending machine or someone's life?
Wait, I like how that was like answered like a legitimate question.
Yeah, well, it had a legitimate
it was big, and it took a lot of effort to get it.
Yeah, so again, just for clarification in terms of the spaces that people take up. So most people take up 1 space. Adora is transformed, and so she's larger, so she takes up 2 spaces.
Girl.
Zash has their hover bike, which takes up an extra space. And Tulip's mech takes up 4 spaces.
Wow.
In addition, Emily and also Drawley's drone, being robotic creatures, they also take up a space as well. Okay. So keep that all in mind.
Okay.
Also, one last thing. Depending on how the rolls may go, the NPCs might make some decisions of their own.
Ooh.
Yeah, depending on if they want to stay in the homeland. We can't stop them.
Okay.
We ready to discuss?
Okay, timer starts now.
Okay, so I think Tulip should get the tether.
Okay.
Wait, okay.
If we decide to save Tulip, she should get the tether, because that way we're not taking up 4 spaces. Otherwise, maybe Adora can have it? Like, depending on which one you guys want to save?
Yeah. Are we trying to save the most, or do we have priorities in mind?
I guess we talked about people that we want to save specifically, but I don't know. In terms of, like, PCs that we haven't, like, really gotten to know super well, I'm kind of indifferent about which ones we save over others.
Yeah. Like Anna will try and help Kershaw.
Mhm.
So I guess
I'm
Anna's not going to be doing the guarantee.
Okay.
I'm stuck between. Eldon is stuck between Drawley and Armala.
Just to be super
Oh,
clear,
yeah.
this is the list of people that have the option of saving.
Thank
So,
you.
Okay. And the other
it's
thing
in
is,
Discord. Also,
yeah,
it's been
I mean-
a minute already.
okay, we don't know the
Hera.
specifics, but it's possible if we save Drawley, she might be able to reconstruct a drone later on anyways. So,
Mhm.
yeah, we'd probably focus on the people.
Okay, one question. Because Sudoku has her box.
Mm-hmm.
That is like the size of a shoebox. And, she can fit inside it. Could either she have someone else fit inside it and that way she can carry the box, or like she can put herself inside it and have someone else carry her?
Well, hold on. I'm pausing the timer to explain this. I always
Mhm.
saw the box as like it was just like it wasn't a tiny. It didn't like shrink you down or anything. It was like a normal size that you would fit in.
Okay. I mean, because I always
Oh.
saw it as like maybe like the size of a shoebox.
Mhm.
Well, unfortunately for us, I don't have enlarge reduce right now. So, that's not a thing. But, possibly we can ask if Kershaw has it. Maybe. But, okay, Anna's thinking of helping Kershaw. She might see if she can get, I don't even know, like, how it'll work. It might be like tentacles flinging from the ground, flinging up.
Mhm.
You said we can
Is
call it to
flavor-wise.
multiple people.
You have 3 minutes.
You said we
Okay.
can call it to multiple people,
You can
or
call it to one
Just
person.
one.
one person.
One
Okay.
But we can help.
basically your
We can plan it
character.
together.
Your character is doing one thing. You're choosing
Yeah.
what that thing is
One
and who
thing,
you are
okay.
doing it for.
Yeah. It is possible that everyone just is able to pass and we get them all, but
Yeah.
like
Actually, okay,
we
I will.
want
You know what?
maximize.
I'm even going to tell you. The DC is 15.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. The other thing to potentially think of is possibly help people who are not very dexterous.
That's my
Because
thought.
they might
too.
need it the most.
Yeah,
So
no, 'cause, like,
Armala.
Elton's
Yeah,
gonna help
Narian's
Crawley.
gonna call out to Armala.
Okay.
Yeah, and Chad was going to call out to probably Claren if Eldon's getting Drawley.
Yeah.
Anna's getting Kershaw, so then are we guaranteeing Tulip? Is that who we want? Guaranteed?
I mean that was just a suggestion. I just meant for like
Yeah.
the bigger people who are gonna take up more spaces.
You have 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So basically, it sounds like we want to at least do our best to get the other team of 4. And the question is, we have a 5th person to help, which is either who Nereid or Sudoku chooses. And I think,
Oh yeah, Sudoku's choosing Ricky.
okay, so then those are our 5.
Yeah, that's why I asked about the box, because I'm like, so I could carry Sudoku's box, and that leaves like another space for someone.
Okay, so then out of those 5, if it's the other team of 4 and Ricky, which of those do we want to guarantee? Because someone should use the tether.
Claren, because he probably has the least amount of dex.
I mean,
Yeah, I
Chad's
think
already
it's-
helping Claren.
Mhm.
Well, we're all helping, but like one of our helps should be the tether,
Yeah.
Oh.
which is an automatic.
Because the tether doesn't
Valon,
get
one
tether-
other question.
Yes.
So Sudoku has that like cloak of spider climb or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be something that someone could use to hang on to the side of the ship?
For like space purposes.
I'll just tell you this right now. Okay, so here's the thing. Just because I was curious last couple days, because I thought of this scenario a couple days ago, I basically did a bunch of trial rolls to see what would happen. And I'll say right now, none of them. I did 50 trials.
Yeah.
None of them had problems of running out of space.
Yeah, I feel like
The problem was people
Yeah.
failed to save, and they.
yeah, that's what I think.
So that's the issue.
Okay.
So it
I
seems like you know who you're going to go for, but you have to
But
figure
we-
out who is going
yeah.
to get the guaranteed tether.
Yeah, that's what we want to figure out.
You have a minute.
Okay, we have 1 minute. Yeah, I'm thinking either Well, the ones that are most likely to fail are Mala, because I know she has a negative dex after playing her, or Clarn, but I don't actually know what his dex is.
Oh, then let's toss it to Armala then, because if she has negative dex, I forgot about that.
I know she has negative.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
And
yeah,
then okay, and then everyone else is an advantage for whatever we can do, and then the rest is hope for the best.
Mhm.
Are we good
I
at
have
that?
I have a cool cat candy. Can I eat that and then add the D8 to my dex roll or to call out to them?
Can I?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, you are not rolling to call out. You are simply basically you are choosing who to call it to, and they get advantage.
Okay.
Candy situation.
Yeah, it was like, can we toss candy in their mouths?
I will, and I'm pausing the timer right now to explain this. I will. Okay, I'm giving you two options.
Oh.
Option one is you do not call out to them. Instead, you just toss them the candy, and they get whatever that boost is to their roll. Okay. Option two is you do call out to them so they get advantage, but to balance that, you have to then make a roll to see if your throwing of the candy actually is good enough to them. Does that make sense?
Ew. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Actually,
we do
well,
the candy,
you know what? No,
option.
fuck it. I'll just say you can do both. Screw it. Just have an option. You can call out to them and throw the candy. That's fine. I'm making this unnecessarily complicated.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, you have 12 seconds. Does everyone know what they're doing?
Yeah, Anna's
Yeah.
getting Kershaw and throwing a candy to someone who is yet to be decided, but yes.
Okay, I'm calling out to Clarin, and if I have a candy, let's see if I do or not. It's cool cat candy, right?
Yeah.
Sudoku throws a candy at you.
Oh, well, my candy, quote unquote, is Dr. Pills, but.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna just call for it to Clarin.
Okay.
I'm calling out to Drawley.
Okay, so just to make sure what everyone's doing. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's go down the list right now. What
Okay.
is Anna doing?
Anna is going to yell out to Kershaw, and I guess flavor-wise is maybe tentacles from the ground are going to sprout up, and instead of restrain Kershaw, fling her towards the ship. In addition, she wants to just say, Katra, open wide, and toss a Dr. Pills to her mouth.
Okay, and what was the I think because the Dr. Pill was different. I think that was.
It just gave them advantage.
Okay, so it also is advantage. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll have that work. Okay.
But I probably need to make a dex check to see if I hit Katra.
You know what? I'm just gonna say no, just because that's unnecessarily complicated at this point.
Okay, but that's what Anna's doing.
Okay. What is Eldon doing?
Holden is calling out to Drawley.
Okay.
And if I could, I'm unclear about the candy tossing.
Well, do you have a candy thing? Let's see.
I have a candy thing, yes.
Okay, so you can choose to. Well, if it's the Cool Cat candy, that is it's a bardic inspiration. I believe it's a D12. Does anyone have that written down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me double check. I have the Cool.
I
Cat
thought it was
thing
D8.
Cool Cat.
But I didn't know he was a level.
Cool
I
Cat's
think
a level
normally
20
it
bard.
was a D8. Yeah, I think, but yeah.
Yeah, Cool Cat
Yes.
candy is a D12. If you got it from Cool Cat. If you got it from Sudoku, then it's a D6. But if you got it from Cool Cat, it's a D12.
Yeah.
So in that case, again, it will just be plus a D12 to their roll. So you can give that to the same person you are calling out to, or to someone else.
Okay.
So what are you going to do? You're calling out to Drawley, and then what would you do with the would you
Calling
also
out to
do
Drawley and tossing a candy to. Let's see the list.
The Shira person, I don't think we've ever even met.
Maybe. To throwing out a candy to Katra.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So on top of
Wow,
on
Cat just
top of
doubled
Aaron also giving the
Yeah,
Dr. Pill to
I
Katra?
just tossed one to Katra also.
Oh, never mind. I thought you told somebody else.
I wonder how that would taste. She gets doctor pills
Uh,
and candy in the same mouthful.
Which one's Entrapta?
The one who makes all the tools and is like really silly. She
And the
made
one who
likes
Sudoku's
to-
box and Nereid's
Then yeah,
spear.
Entrapta. Okay, tossing. Okay, calling out to Drawley, throwing a candy to Entrapta.
Okay. All right. What is Nereid doing?
Okay, Nereid's calling out to oh my gosh, to Armala, and she doesn't have any candy, so she's not throwing any.
You're not using the tether?
Oh shit! No, yeah, I pass her the tether, or I launch the tether towards her.
Okay.
Ooh.
What is Sudoku doing?
Okay, Sudoku calls out to Riki and throws. You know, because they share the same energy, she'll throw a candy at Tulip.
Okay.
Ooh.
This is your own candy, or is it Cool Cat's candy?
It's my candy. I
Okay.
don't think Cool Cat ever gave me candy.
I don't remember. Not like you're like that bitch. Okay. All right. What is Chad doing?
Chad is calling out to Clarin, and the 1d12 again. Sorry to keep confirming. The 1d12 candy is the Cool Cat candy, right?
Yes.
If so,
Yeah.
I'm throwing it
Yes.
to the general.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I
Okay.
can punch her in
Ooh.
the mouth and she gets it.
Okay. So
She'll
I.
give you good rates on your insurance.
Mhm.
Okay.
General.
So thankfully, I prepared a spreadsheet for me to do this very quickly, so we don't have to roll everyone in advance. So
Wow.
I am going to. I'm going to roll. There's 14 of them, so I'm going to roll 14 d20s, and then put in the modifiers.
Okay.
Yes.
So the ones who didn't get any bonuses were Adora, the drone, Vespa, the person we don't know, and
Sash.
yeah.
Ooh. Are we going like left to right or down the columns?
I will
guess.
explain as we do this. Okay.
Or-
So that was the base
Half
rolls.
of them are low.
Now we need the advantages. Well, here. Yeah, the advantages, and so that's, yeah. Clarin, Kershaw, Katra, and Uriki. So I'm going to roll 4 more d20s. Okay.
Ooh, those are good.
That secured at least 3 of them, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that advantage did matter.
Yeah,
for
I think
some of
so.
Okay, and then the d12s are going to Hera and Entrapta.
One of them got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And then the d6 for Tulip.
Yeah, good luck, Tulip. Ooh, decent luck.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to list what happens basically in order of their final result.
Okay.
Okay, well, actually, first thing that happens is Nereid launches a tether at Armala, who grabs it and is pulled inside.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first thing. Oh, here, I'll move people around. So that's the first thing that happens.
Okay, you
which
made it.
You are lucky that happened because her total score was a 0.
That's what I
so, she was
Good tether choice.
she was the lowest.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, actually, so as you sort of land down, and again, you're all still calling to various people, Tulip seems to kind of notice immediately that something's going wrong, clearly also with the ground shaking, and so she's going to zoom right into the ship with the mech. She's the one who rolled a nat 20, so
Ho-ho.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, next up, let's see. Seeing that a inspirational candy, because that makes sense, was thrown in her direction, Hera is also going to make it onto the ship.
Cool.
Her total score ended up being a 23.
Wow.
Then now there is a 3-way tie.
Ooh.
Let's see, who should go first? Let's see. Okay. Going by the okay. Another mechanical person here is going to be running up, and that is Emily is going to be running up into the ship.
Who are you? Oh, okay. Come in.
The spherical robot you've like barely seen. Following that,
if there's no space, we might need to.
Ricky is going to hear Sudoku's yells and come running also in.
Oh.
And
Hiding in my box with me.
seeing what happened with Hera next to her, Drawley is also going to make it inside.
Yeah.
So those 3 got a 21.
Nice.
Wow.
Next, 2 people rolled a 20. Like a total score being a 20.
Yeah.
Following right behind Drawley is her drone
Oh.
with the 20, and following that also with the 20, it was Adora. Ends up seeing what's going on and runs into the ship.
Hmm.
Not a lot of space left.
Oh god.
3. Damn.
Okay. Next highest was Katra. She also sees people leaving and ends up coming in. And just ends
What
up
was her
making it.
score?
Katra rolled an 18.
Uh-oh.
Just to make sure, how many are left? 1, 2, 3,
So
4,
we're
5.
losing at least
5.
one of Clarendon, Trapta, and Kershaw.
Okay, 5.
And then, of
Make
course,
sure.
the others, but whatever.
Okay. At this point, you can see the ground is starting to. The ground below you is. It's actually starting to like
Uh-oh.
break apart as the rumbling is
Uh-oh.
getting more and more and more intense.
Hurry up! Get on board!
And the 2 that are, and so they're all. Everyone at this point is now running towards you.
But there's not enough space.
They're all kind of running towards you, except Shaira is actually in the middle of fight and still trying to have like a scoot and basically like punch her in the face, so she's kind of trying to get away but can't.
Uh-oh.
And Zash actually has their bike stuck, and so they're kind of can't really do too much right now.
Oh, it's fucked up.
In addition, Claren also ends up stumbling and ends up getting trapped in by some rifts that are opening up. Trapta and Krishal are getting up close to the ship, but
Uh-oh.
at this point, the ground is like it's splitting up like right in front of you, and it looks like they're not going to make it.
Oh,
Ooh, shit.
So
please have a butt.
So Emily jumps out and basically kicks Entrapta in, and right at that moment, the ground falls away and everyone else is lost.
Oh.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So here's what happened with the rolls. Okay, so Armala rolled a 0, but you had the tether. Okay.
Yeah.
Zash rolled a 6.
Oh.
Claren, even with the advantage, rolled a 7.
Oh no.
Wait, what were his rolls?
His rolls were.
I mean, I guess he was that very first 3, like the 3.
No, his was the 6.
For the
His was the
advantage.
6, and then the advantage was at the 3. The second roll was
Yeah.
a 3. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was that. He just got shit rolls. I mean, he's only +1, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then Shia rolled an 11, which is not good. And then Kershal and Entrapta both rolled 14.
Oh shit.
But I had Emily basically sacrifice themselves to save Entrapta, which I was going to basically the robots were going to do that if they had the opportunity for the people who.
I mean, if there was no space, Anna would have kicked out the robot and brought in a person. So yeah.
With that, you manage to fly up and away as the area below you starts to crumble to pieces.
Jeez.
So you have saved.
Luckily,
You have saved Armala, Tulip, Hera, Drawley, her drone, and Adora, Katra, and Entrapta. And at this point, with the ground crumbling away, Eldon, you would know to sort of like to lift the ship up a bit. And so at this point, you're now kind of like, you're high enough up so that you're not gonna like, you're not in any serious danger, but you're not like leaving the planet at this point.
Wait, so which ones did our help matter for? Definitely Armala.
Armala would have absolutely failed.
And then we had 3 advantages that seemed good.
Check. It helped Ricky. Yeah, Ricky and Katra. They would have
needed the advantage.
They would have failed otherwise.
And then that Bardic Inspiration. Who was the plus
D6,
11?
The plus 11. That was to entrap her. So she rolled like really bad originally. But with that, she ended up getting a 14.
So she didn't technically even make it. But...
No, but I figured 14 plus the robot making it makes sense that she can make it.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's that. And so,
Dang.
What this means.
Wave goodbye to Clarin and Kershaw. Or they could get blacked out immediately.
They get blacked out into the void.
Slow turn to Drawley.
Whoops.
Drawley's just staring out like at everything that's happening, not really knowing what to say.
Baby.
Hera sort of immediately kind of pops up like, what is happening? Is this some other Scudam attack?
No. The Emperor's gone mad.
What?
She said in so many words, she will defeat the Scudam at any price, or whatever needs to be done will be done. Given what's happening to the planet, right after she said that, I assume that this is her plan to... Actually, no, she said outright that she wants to destroy Zelenia and Scuda.
Hey, the conflict's gone on too long. She killed Zephyr the 7th.
Enzal.
Enzal.
Yeah.
You're saying the Grand Emperor killed them?
A blade through their backs.
We saw it right in front of our eyes.
Right in front of our eyes, yep. We were too far away to stop it. We were we were too busy fighting the Scudam Queen to save them.
Hera just sort of looks stunned and kind of like not really knowing what to say. I mean, I don't believe you, but I don't know if I have a choice.
Well...
You don't believe us, you're more than welcome to walk back down there into the chasm.
But...
Look, before we can explain the rest of this, do you have a way to get on the whatever Zelenian broadcast system there is to let people know to evacuate the planet as soon as possible? No matter what's happening, there's some kind of enormous planet-wide disaster happening, and we want to make sure that everybody gets off before, whatever shit is about to hit the fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do my best, but I'm not sure how much we'll be able to succeed. But yeah, okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
And so she basically goes over to the comms that are by Eldon and ends up kind of messing with them a bit. And so it kind of then takes his emergency frequency, all people.
Where did I get moved?
Because Hera needed to be by Eldon, apparently.
Everyone evacuate immediately. And you can also even hear, similar to how you could hear basically the Zephyr the First voice over some sort of intercom system, kind of around you all earlier when she announced her plan. You could also hear what Hera said kind of echoing around you in a similar manner. And you also notice that right after she says, like, it seems as if she's, so evacuate immediately. It's like right as after she as she's finishing saying the word immediately, it's as if the signal gets cut out.
Oh,
Well, hopefully that was enough. It's not enough.
it was
Oh.
more than nothing. Oh,
More than
that's
we
well
had
worth-
before, I suppose.
Yeah.
Do comms still work? Do personal comm devices still work? Because I was gonna have Chad radio.
Oh
Like,
shit!
to get out of it.
Nightshade wasn't even an option.
No, Nightshade's fine. I mean,
Oh, wait, oh.
hopefully he has his own ship. I would assume.
Oh, okay.
Basically, if you had asked like if you could try to find Nightshade, I would have allowed you to do that. But I mean, sure. I'm not saying that now Nightshade is definitely dead because you fucked up. I'm not saying that either.
No.
So you basically took him out of the situation, I guess, by not going after him.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Armala's gonna sort of with the tether, kind of gonna focus on getting that off of her, and then
Actually, no.
basically goes up
Yeah.
to sort of kind of exasperately kind of like grabs onto Nereid. It's like, oh shit. Didn't expect that one.
What?
You. Oh. Thanks. Also, during this time, I'm gonna have Adora sort of like transform back to her normal self and kind of like grab onto Catra.
Where was that 5 minutes ago?
So,
Yeah, Nereid holds up, it's kind of like supporting Hera, and it's like, what? What is it?
so you, well, you didn't die. Again.
Man, I just got here.
Yeah, it looks like now we're leaving again.
We're fucking leaving. Look, I wouldn't have believed it either if I didn't see it and experience it myself. I don't know what's come over the Empress. Maybe it's just going around the block too many times.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just all this stupid, pointless war for stupid, pointless reasons. Whatever it is, she's on some kind of misguided mission to teach everyone what suffering is, or whatever bullshit excuse she's convinced herself is the reason for putting all these lives in danger.
Just to check right now, in Eldon, in terms of piloting the ship, are you just sort of keeping it in place, or what are you doing with it?
I think I'm gonna fly up away from the crumbling surface of the planet, probably up towards space.
Okay. As you're doing, that, can I have everyone make a perception check?
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy.
Perception.
Perception.
Do I see anything?
Oh.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Will my character sheet pop up?
Maybe.
And Julie, you can roll for both of them.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa! Eldon is focused.
Yeah.
Are they? I don't think they're both +7, are they?
I actually don't know what Sudoku's modifier is.
I mean, I'll just...
I think it's +5.
Sudoku's wisdom, Sudoku's perception is...
It says +4 on the sheet.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so it's +4, so it's -3 from the second roll, so 22.
Pretty solid.
Okay, so actually this still kind of works because Ada, you're surrounded by many people and you can't really see what's going on.
Yeah, she was at the forefront helping people
Yeah.
out.
Sea of belt buckles.
Yeah.
But, and I mean, well, Eldon, you're literally in the pilot seat, so yeah, it makes sense you'd be able to see what's going on. And then everyone else can also see this. So you can see that as you're moving up and you can see more of the planet, behind the palace, behind that sort of House of Lords that you were at before, behind that is what is known as the Zelenian Sea. This was basically a giant, an opening in the planet-wide megalopolis that shows the exposed actual ocean that's the natural environment of the planet. And you would know that. But what you're seeing and what this rumbling actually mostly is concentrated around there, and you're basically seeing that in the sea, something is basically filling in the space of the sea, basically coming out from under the surface, and it looks like a massive rocket engine. And at this point, literally everyone would be able to see this. I guess, Anna, you're too short, so you can't see exactly what's happening. But there is a
Adora's in the way.
blinding flash of light as the whole thing ignites.
Oh.
And
Oh shit.
even though as you're going up above the planet, you can see the planet below you is starting to move. That said, Eldon, with that nat 20, you immediately notice something, and you're like, wait a minute. It's not going towards Scuda. That's not the direction that Scuda is in. It is going towards the center of the galaxy.
Ooh.
Well,
Oh. Yeah, Eldon's gonna pass that along to everybody. Hey, or specifically to his team. Nereid, Anna, Chad. It's
Yeah,
not
what's going
actually
on?
It's not actually Sudoku. It's not actually going It's not aiming it towards Scuda. It's going towards the center of the galaxy.
What's it?
There's giant. Eldon kind of looks down from his booster seat, pilot seat, and it's giant, giant world-looking engine.
Neria's just like, excuse me, and picks up Anna and over her head so she can see out the window.
Thanks.
Do we know what's at the center of the galaxy or no?
It's Sagittarius
Yes.
Station. That's at the center. It is the location of the.
Oh.
Well, Anna will just say it. I mean,
Okay.
what? Well, yeah, she had a brief moment of there's lots of people who don't know, but whatever. Given the situation, she's just gonna say it. It's the planet killer.
Everyone else in the ship, the what?
The planet killer kills the planets. Except the planet is being used to kill the planet killer. It's very complicated.
Wait, so the rocket thing is steering it's shooting a light towards it, or it's pushing the planet?
It's pushing the planet towards the center of the galaxy.
Okay.
Hera,
Huh.
Yes?
what do you know of Sagittarius Station? I believe all clearances are null and void, so you have anything to share it with us now. Lest all our people die.
I didn't know anything about a planet killer. I just knew it was a station that was built around the central black hole just to gather the energy from the ergosphere.
And gathered energy, it does. It has immense energy.
To kill planets, apparently.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't use it for agriculture.
What was your first clue? So how do we
Yeah.
stop this thing from going
Well,
there?
we can race it. We can beat it there, and see if there's any way we could stop it from there, or maybe or is it possible for us to try and destroy that engine here? Actually,
Wait,
let's go
sorry.
see about that.
Just wondering, does it look like that rocket? Is it more like a rocket to a nuclear missile rocket to try and blow up Sagittarius Station, or is it more a personal rocket that someone would be manned in? So if Zephyr the First was
I think
boarded that rocket.
we're missing the look of everything right here.
Yeah.
Imagine the continent of Antarctica disappeared. And instead was replaced with a gigantic rocket engine that was blasting the planet in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. So
Okay,
it's
yeah, that's what I had in
fuel.
mind.
Okay, so for the planet, got it. Okay.
Or no, the planet is actually being pushed
The
towards the
planet,
center
yeah.
of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Greenpeace is gonna be so pissed.
They're not dead already.
And so I guess
Yeah.
with the idea, Eldon was saying, could we maybe destroy it? And Armala's gonna be like, destroy something that's like 10% of the entire planet? I don't know if we have any bombs that big.
Yeah.
Well, and then Harry's gonna say, well, if you say this thing is a planet killer, well, then maybe that would.
We have to get there first and beat this rocket-powered Zelenia planet to the center.
Well, we may not be able to blow it up, but I'm sure Eldon pulls out some like welding goggles. But I'm sure we can just like I'm sure we can outrun it to there. He straps the goggles on. Everybody, strap your seats in, hands and feet in the tray tables in the upright position, hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Oxygen masks will not be distributed because we don't have enough. Let's ride. And
Let's
we're gonna
see what this ship can do.
Yep, full power. Like full power. Preparing for full power. Full power.
Let's go.
And we're gonna speed the ship out of the out of the Zelenian atmosphere towards Sagittarius Station.
Can't wait for airplane pretzels.
Okay, so, I will treat this as a long rest.
Ooh, a long rest.
Getting fancy.
I have
And-
almost no spell slots left,
Yeah,
so
so treat
please.
this as a long rest, and during this rest,
Long rest. Resting for the long.
yeah, so a long rest, I'm gonna make sure all of the people here are also long rest. I don't think they would have a reason to have anything decreased, but I'm gonna double check. Yeah, and also with that, if anyone, basically during this, trip is gonna take a bit. You have to, get toward the center of the galaxy. It's gonna take a while. So, actually, because I'm gonna change the music. Back to, well, what it has been. I believe this is the right one. I always forget the
I think
actual
so.
number.
And I guess as we're
Space
leaving
music's
the
pretty
planet, as we're leaving the planet, all the ships like Zelenia versus Scuda firing at each other
Mhm.
in that blockade, is that still going on, or are some retreating?
It seems like it's just kind of chaos. Some are retreating, they're not really knowing what is going on or what they're doing as the planet's gravity, as the planet moves, is almost like kind of pulling the ships with it, almost to some degree.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, we gotta escape that.
So yeah, but because you are, well, a little bit smaller, you can zip ahead of the planet as you go,
Ooh.
trying to beat it on its path. So during this long rest time, if again conversation wants to be had, of course you can do that. You can talk with each other, or of course you can also talk with any of the people who are saved now with you.
Mhm. Alden's gonna spend a few minutes yelling at the ship to go faster and cheering it on and all that, and he's gonna get hoarse and then kind of just take some deep breaths and sit back.
Hey, Zal. You got your ears on?
Zal,
Who?
Zal. I know you can hear me over the comms.
Shit.
Wait, is Nightshade on the ship?
Nightshade is not on the ship.
Oh! I'm a fucking idiot. Never mind.
And she's all like, Eldon's gonna press the. Wait, did somebody else want? Did Chad want to take that conversation, or is he yelling into the?
He's yelling to
How's
the ship comms.
Nightshade, this is Eldon. Status report.
Following you.
Oh,
I was kind of hoping Zal can tell me what the hell's going on.
Zal can't.
And why
But
bloody hell not? That's our ship, ain't it?
well, technically, Yes. Eldon says, making a mental note to see if Zal had filed any last will and testament. And, you know, um, uh,
I mean, Zal bequeathed it to me last minute.
Bequeath.
Yeah, no, that
He
still
didn't
works.
say that she
It is.
didn't give it to me.
Damn it,
yeah,
young blood. Where's Zal?
Zal is like Zal fell to Zephyr the First. She betrayed us all, and it's gone crazy. And wants to drive Zelenia into the planet killer so that so that it will be destroyed, and that we'll have to build anew.
You want to run that by me again, young blood?
Okay, so when you left and they told us you were gonna go check on Ma and Pa, and that Chad would know how to deliver your payment. Because Zephyr the First, the old lady Empress, said, well, this is unfortunate, and then proceeded to stab Zal in the back with some disintegration sword, and then stab Zephyr the Seventh, and told us that she was going to destroy both the Scutum and the Zelenian empires, so that she the so to end the conflict between them once and for all, because she'd seen it over and over and over again. And so we are racing ahead to to Sagittarius Station in order to destroy the engine, which is literally driving a planet.
I have no idea what the hell you just said, but it sounds like I ain't getting my money. Give me the coordinates.
Coordinates are
Sure.
0,0, center of the galaxy.
That's
Well, that
true.
makes it easier. All right, see you there.
See you there.
In the background, you'll hear, God damn it, with my money!
Well, Eldon looks around, and so good to know good to know in light of the destruction of a of mass genocide and supreme betrayal. Some things don't change. Consistency is important, kids.
You've always had an eye for credits. Clayton did.
Well, that would explain why he left the military.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Hmm. But did y'all grow up poor or something? Like, why is he so money hungry? Thought you guys were a respected military family.
We were. Well, we
Okay.
are. Well, were.
Or yeah,
He wanted something more.
yeah.
He got disillusioned after the Battle of Renbotok.
That tracks.
Something like that. He had, perhaps he saw this entire thing before anyone else in our family could. He noticed how,
Maybe.
in his eyes, once the Empire had no more use for him, ever since he lost his arm on the fields of Renbotok, they discharged him. Called it an honorable discharge, but
Well, that makes it nicer. But at the same time,
Well,
they still gave him the boot.
maybe, but a Holoswift values death before dishonor.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he would rather die. I don't know, you ask him. Maybe he just hates the Empire.
Gee, who'd have thunk?
Either way, it sounds like his head was 10 years ahead of time. I think 10 years has passed since that battle, right? You know, he was years ahead of time.
I guess so. What's he gonna do with this money if we give it to him anyway? Is he gonna put a hot tub in his ship? Is he trying to help Mom and Pop because just the land, growing crops ain't what it used to be, because I guess the Zelenian military retirement fund isn't happening anymore. So
He said it's the money that makes him happen, but you ask me.
Mm.
The thing that he's been raised to do all his life? He's just doing all he knows how.
Mm. Yeah, that tracks.
The money, of course, doesn't hurt.
I guess not.
Anyway, you forget about him, and I'll tell you all about my family story another time. For now, we gotta get to that center of the galaxy and
Uh,
stop the planet from killing the planet killer, however that works.
Exactly. So are we like? Is Zelenia like within sight of us, or have we completely left it behind?
You've left it behind.
Ooh.
Come on, ship, you can do it. Gotta keep cheering it on. If anybody knows any good racing songs, now's a good time. They'll begin singing Pat Benatar's "We Belong" because it was in
Oh.
Ballad of Ricky Bobby when they run to the finish line.
I remember we saw that movie in high school.
That is a high school movie. Wow, yeah.
I will say, when you said racing song, first thing that
Mhm.
popped in my mind was "Life is a Highway" from Pens.
That's pretty good too. I
Oh,
wanna
Joe.
ride it all
Boy.
night long.
I was literally
Life-
just thinking of fucking deja vu. Stupid anime meme.
Life in the fast lane, sure you got to lose your mind. Life in the fast
Oh.
lane.
I'll let
Alright.
other people have their conversations and prep myself for the next one after that
Hmm.
happens.
Yeah. Any other conversations anyone wants to have, with each other with an NPC?
Mhm.
Oh,
No, I'll let you go first.
I suppose. Yeah, Anna will just talk to Armala then. And say, I didn't think we'd be. Well, I wasn't sure that we'd be seeing each other again.
Especially when the ground started shaking, I didn't know what the hell was going on. And then here you come, flying over here with this, apparently, being saviors.
If only we could call ourselves the true saviors, but some had to be left behind. I feel so bad for Clarin, for Kershaw, and the other Zelenians that were also left on the ground. One was even stuck on this motorcycle thing.
Yeah, they were a good one. Guess, always should be prepared for people dying in war, but never quite feels right.
It never does feel right.
And
Well, how were you holding up in the battle? At
do we ever talk?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were doing all right, kicking some pretty good ass. Had some help from various people. Points at Katra. She's got a mean shot. Points at Tulip. She's running all over the place, punching the shit out of people. Um, and then points at Ricky. And this guy, to be honest, I don't know what he does, but whatever it does, it works. And then
Anna smiles and says, glad that we were able to get all of you on board then.
yeah. Armola kind of gives a glance over at Nereid. Hell of a thing to come back to life to, huh?
Yeah.
Well, glad you're here. And, well, seems like without you being here, I might not have made it.
You'd find a way to survive somehow. You'd somehow we'd like find you at the edge of the universe on a party ship full of strippers or something.
That sounds like a good idea.
I mean, I know a really good place on Triton. If it's still there when we're done.
Underwater, eh?
Yeah. When you're deep enough in the ocean, people stop caring about clothes, so fuck it.
More so that's not, I mean, that's a plus. The minus is more, I have a feeling I might, if I'm in deep ocean, I'll just, keep going down.
Oh?
There's islands, you dits.
Oh, I don't know, I haven't been there. What am I supposed to be, the damn encyclopedia?
She shrugs. It's good to know that you managed to hold on to the ship and get out. And get.
Yeah. Ugh. Man. This is not gonna go well for the family business.
What?
What?
Family business?
What, you didn't know?
Apparently I don't, because I wouldn't be asking if I did.
Yeah, well, my family owns the largest, mining corporation on Lavia. So, kinda need to have Zelenia to exist for us to make all the money we do. Whatever. I guess, that's not exactly the priority right now.
How's Strawley doing?
Drawley's kind of like basically like sitting down, kind of like facing the wall, and is like basically has like the drone sort of like in her hands and just like messing with it. But you can tell from kind of watching her for a bit that like she's not really doing anything. It's sort of like, trying to just do stuff to keep your mind distracted, but it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not touching that minefield.
And then, yeah. Catcher and Adora just sort of kind of holding on to each other, like, oh shit, like, we almost died. And, Entraptus sort of, like, kind of runs up to them, and they're all three of them are talking and discussing some stuff. And then Tulip in their mech is just sort of, like, standing there, not moving, not doing anything, not saying anything, just literally standing rigidly, just right there. And then Ricky runs up to Sudoku.
Oh?
Friend save Ricky!
Yeah!
Ricky's so happy!
She'll like pick him up and hug him. Me too! Wish we could have gotten all the friends, but I got some of my best friends, right?
Ricky happy to be best friend.
Yeah! You know who needs a best friend? That one. She points at Tulip.
Ricky see them before, but not really talk. Ricky don't know.
Sudoku will run up to Tulip and be like, hello?
The front of the mech just like opens up, and this like short looking being just sort of kind of plops out. Here, let me find a picture. You can kind of see it in the you can see it in the thingy. Here, I'll paste the image in the Discord and you can see, because there's a mech is the main part of the image, but you can also see the smaller actual person. Hold on one second. Oh my god, so many files. Here. So if you can see the figure there, kind of slightly to the right of the image.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, sort of pops out and just goes, "Hello."
I remember her.
Hello! We are professional friend makers. Will you be our friend?
Okay.
Yes! Another satisfied customer.
Pleased to meet Fred.
So, do we call you Tulip? Or that one?
Oh, my name's Tulip.
Oh.
This is Tulip Crusher.
Oh. She kind of gulps. Okay. Well, you're still new friend. So, we're gonna be over here and be friends, while everyone is over there being weird and serious.
But wonder if it is maybe time to be serious.
Sudoku's face kind of falls. She says, we're gonna have to be serious eventually. But it's quiet right now. And everybody's worrying about stuff we can't do anything about. So, if we're gonna do the no waking up sleep when we go over there, we might as well have fun while we're here, right?
Tulip sort of like kind of cocks their head slightly to the side, just kind of as if they're like thinking. That makes sense.
That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Your idea makes sense.
I'm not sure where to continue with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sudoku's just makes just like, okay! And then, she'll pull out a ball of yard and throw it, and she'll be like, go, go, go! And I just imagine she and Ricky go pelting off after the ball.
Tulip will run with you also. Yeah, everyone else is just kind of looks at you like, no, it's just them, they're fine. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to say to anybody?
Oh. Shadow's just gonna walk up to Drawley because he was the one that tried helping Claren on board. Hey.
What?
Just thought I'd check in on you. Everyone else seems to be doing fine. As fine as anyone can be.
You said the Grand Emperor did all that?
Yes. Yes, she did.
Then we're going to something that can stop her?
Yes. One would hope it can stop her. And if not her, the planet that she resides on.
She stands up and sort of looks at you, and even though you are noticeably taller than her, she kind of looks up at you with a look of extreme determination and anger, and the look of, I don't give a shit what happens to me. I have something, but there's something that I have to do. Well, then let's go get going.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's. But I have one promise I want you to make, Jolly. If you can allow me this one privilege. I want you there. I want you there when the first Emperor is choking on her own blood.
Whoa.
Can you do that for me?
She's still looking at you with the same expression. And just sort of gives like a small nod.
Good girl. He's just gonna nod and then go off and sit somewhere.
Okay. Just double checking. What?
Nothing.
Just double checking that everyone has done their long rest stuff, HP,
Yep.
spell slots,
Mhm.
everything. Okay.
All good.
Um,
Everyone in Nightshade.
Any last call before stuff?
Murder.
Eh.
Okay. So, you've been traveling for a while, and you pull up. You to, well, where the coordinates tell you to go. Which, looking at this, it's, well, you approach a massive black hole. It has a large accretion disk, which is the swirling matter that surrounds a black hole. And you can even actually feel your ship very slightly vibrate just by how much power that this thing has.
Oof.
But surrounding the black hole is actually a it's a ring that is around the entire black hole.
Woot.
And you can, as you approach it, you can actually see it's sort of small. There's several all scattered along this thing, but you specifically see an opening, basically a docking area where you could line in your ship. And so, I am going to move you to a new map.
Okay.
Map. Ah. Black like the black hole.
So you can see
Oh.
Accurate.
the opening area there where you can all place yourselves in here. I gotta put everyone in here now. Yeah, it's kind of down here. Say the ship is taking up a fair amount of the space.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Nightshade. Seeing you in flesh and bones.
Afternoon.
Yeah. Didn't get enough of us. On Scooter, I had to come back here. Had to follow us all the way here, huh? One might think if you like us, he likes us.
Or at least the money that we're holding.
I got back here the Gwain, and
Mm-hmm.
where's
You
my
did.
damn money? And plus,
And plus,
Zelenian my home too. Don't really much like it when the Emperor of all people decides to use it as a cannonball to launch at a. What was this? This place.
This place is um s- my brain temporarily failing me.
It's called Sagittarius Station.
Thank you. This place is Sagittarius Station. There's like where this ring station thing that we're on is what they use to gather energy from the black hole. Like Armala over there, he nods at Armala can explain it better. But we're gonna see if we can. We're going to explore, see if we can get something that will help destroy that world engine place. Of course, then wherever the hell Scuda ends up is going to be, well, it's going to get pulled some which way.
Well, let's just hope we don't have to blow up the damn planet.
Yeah.
Kind of fond of that place. You think I would be after growing up there?
Yeah.
Okay, at this moment, as you're all sort of kind of getting off both of your ships, an automatic sort of voice echoes through this docking area that you're in, and it says, "Arrivals detected. Please input command password."
Aldo looks significantly at Hera.
Hera looks back. I don't know what it is.
Shit. All right. Okay.
The only ones who knew about this, I think, were Zephyr the First and Zephyr the Seventh. Like, I don't even. Do we remember if Zal even knew?
You would not inherently know that. Oh, and as you're thinking, a sort of small terminal basically kind of rises out of the floor, basically, that has like sort of like almost like a little keyboard thing. Please input password.
Chat.
Okay, first. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Clay's gonna push chat out of the way and type in the following words, the following letters into the console.
Was caps lock on?
Lol.
Incorrect
Yeah,
password.
what do you mean incorrect password?
Deploying
Wait.
Deploying countermeasures.
What do you mean countermeasures?
And with that,
Great, we're fucked.
the door in front of you opens, and out of it comes
Wait, is that the door that we want to go into?
the door in front of you at the end of this area opens, and out of it comes this.
What?
Well, I got the door open.
It is a very large robotic mech, and it is about to punch you in the face.
It's like,
But the door is open.
mhm.
Can I have everyone
Well.
roll initiative?
Okay.
Did I just expedite the process?
Well, I wasn't sure. I was like, sometimes you get locked
That
out
was
if there's a certain
hilarious.
number of incorrect ones, but I guess here is just immediate.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. What do you incorrect? Incorrect password. Engage in countermeasures. What do you countermeasures?
Damn it, Clayton!
Oh,
How many times do I have to tell you do not touch anything that you do not know what it leads to? Well, it led to the door open, and what the hell you want me to do about it?
He's right there.
Man, these guys are a riot.
That's Chad.
Oh wow,
This is
nice
funny.
initiative.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Chad. It's like, wait a minute.
Oh wait, that's the enemy. Yay!
Okay, hold on.
Hopefully.
Didn't have no. Let's see. Corey, did you roll?
yeah, I have a 14.
Okay.
Okay, this is Clay.
So for this, you could also you could basically use an action to type in a password.
Oh, so maybe
Everyone,
it's
do me a
different
favor.
door.
Keep Clayton away from the terminal again.
Wait, so is Clayton sorry, where is the terminal? Is it where we are?
Actually, no,
I'll
technically he should be.
I'll just say it's here. I'll draw a thing. It's I'll say it's that box.
Okay, I guess it makes sense for him to be here then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Julie, what have you rolled? Let's see. Who
Uh,
is 9 for
Ned-
Sudoku?
Yeah, 9 for Sudoku and 16 for Nearly.
Okay.
It's the things I get for opening the damn door.
You really are the hero of your own story, aren't you?
Damn straight. I'm getting paid for it too.
Okay.
That explains a lot.
Okay. I am honestly. There's too many people for this, so I'm gonna kind of basically just lump the NPCs together into one thing and worry about them on their own.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So this robot's coming forward. Yeah. So what is the plan?
Like overall
Oh,
for us?
shoot
Or
it in
Well,
the
just
ass.
what are you doing? Yeah. So okay. Nightshade, you're
Okay.
first. So
He's gonna take his guns out of his holster and start blasting, I guess. What else can he do? Okay, let's go. Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Well. Okay. Miss. Other two hit.
13.
Okay. Let me check something. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, Nereid, you could fight or you could try to put in a password.
Fuck. I'll just try a password.
Okay.
Wait, do I tell you the password or what? Do I roll or what?
Tell me a password. You
Oh,
guys have to
okay.
figure out a password.
Oh my god. Does the black moon howl?
You type in that password,
Yeah.
and it goes. Password accepted.
Ah, thank god I listened
Oh,
to
damn.
Zol.
And the robot immediately deactivates right standing in front of you.
Oh, fuck. Thank god.
Zal, you are amazing.
So,
Or sorry, no, sorry. Nereid, you are amazing.
background.
Nereid
Nereid.
just looks at you like, like deadpan. She's like, wrong dead person.
So I'll admit I had this thought of like, should I want to do this? But I'm like, are they gonna realize what the password is?
That was
I actually
great.
have that written down on my character sheet.
No, that's actually why I decided to go through with it, because you had it written down. I was like, I think eventually Aaron will try it, so I am going to go through with this. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I was like, because I'm like, if they just don't guess it, this is gonna suck. But I'm like, that's why. So
Mhm.
okay, okay. Well, combat is ended.
Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Is that the only door? Anna walks forward.
That's the only door that is open. There are other doors, but they do seem closed off.
Do they have handles, the other doors?
They have like key card kind of slots.
All right, well, Anna just turns back to the rest of them and says, Nereid, you are super sharp. That was awesome. I guess we should just explore. And hopefully we don't run into another one of those mechs.
Just keep Clayton away from the consoles. We should be fine.
Right. So, I mean, I'd say start with path of least resistance and go through the door that's obviously open.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Let's do it.
Okay. Let me actually go back here. I'm gonna try to see if this music is one that I want to do. If not, then I'm just gonna have none, because I can't find the exact one I actually wanted, because again, shit keeps getting deleted.
And the thing springs back to life.
No, Anna's
Just kidding. Access denied.
Okay. So, if looking back behind that, you do see another room.
Whoa.
So you have to be careful about this revealing here. There is another mech that did seem like it had been deployed in the next room, but it is also inactive.
Interesting.
And it is standing in front of another door that has also opened.
And then there's side doors that also seem like they have keycard access
Correct.
required. Okay.
I'm going to start moving people up here.
And what's like the height of this area of these chambers?
Like 20-ish feet.
Okay. Well, we might as well. From the ceiling, we continue forward. Anna continues forward.
Oh, shit, I'm moving the console with me. Wait. Delete. Okay.
The console's moving.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It keeps asking for a password.
Second password. No, okay. I'm kidding. Okay, so as you go through here, there's, again, another room. Opens up. I'll be careful with this one, too. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. Again, another mech. This one also is just standing in the middle of the room.
Damn.
And you can see there is a small door behind it that is open.
They would have kept coming if we didn't get that password quickly.
And back behind that...
This door seems small enough only for, shoulder line width to pass through.
Behind it, you see a pretty small room. But that small room, well, based on the equipment and stuff you see inside, ignore what you actually see on this map. But in the equipment inside, it looks like it's some sort of control room.
I think this is what we're after.
Yeah.
But it's pretty small. You definitely can't fit everyone in there.
Well, let's get the tech people in there. So Eldon and Drawley, for sure. Not
Clay and I will run
Clay.
for security.
Perfect.
Okay, Drawley's gonna come up. Let's see how many people can we fit in here.
Or Anna, come on in. I think you can help too.
Mm-hmm.
Clayton moves in again. Okay.
Is there space for 6?
Yeah, so there's space for... Yeah. Yeah, there's space for...
The 5 of us in Drawley?
Yes, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Nereid and Sudoku can come in along with Chad.
Yeah.
Chad, come in. All the power is concentrated here, is what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Are there a bunch of different buttons, or...
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you could possibly imagine that's in here, but there is one thing that catches your mind. And it is It's actually, it's one of those... You know those things where they have, like, 2 people activate something at the same time?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Yes. Yeah, so it's one of those kind of things. And it says, activate defense measures.
Hmm.
And there is a screen, by the way, that is like kind of you can use to see. There's a lot of like monitors actually kind of ring all around sort of the top of the room, and you can see they basically give you looks like out of the station to various directions.
Oops, I shouldn't be standing on the screens. My bad.
And through one of them, you think you can see a small, faint light that is growing a little bit larger.
Ew. Is there like a what I'm trying to say, like a
Already
map, like a
some-
radar map or something
Oh.
in this room
Sure, I'll say that that's one of
that
the
gives
things also.
directions.
Yeah, and it will also basically think of it like a little like a radar kind of, the circle with a line sweeping through it, right?
Yeah.
And it as you came in, it wasn't showing anything, but as you're sort of looking around and seeing what everything is, you do see it pings something in a direction. And then as the beam comes back around again, it pings it again. It's a little bit closer.
Mm.
Mm. $5.
The
that's
only
not bad.
thing moving. Yeah.
Mhm.
And moving quite quickly, as we can imagine. So are most of the buttons, so like there's that the one that needs to be held twice or something by two different things, that's the one that's labeled defense mechanism. Is anything else like labeled?
There is a set of controls that seems so next to the defense mechanisms. You do see several controls that seem related to some sort of defensive maneuvers. There is something about an Ergo Cannon, but you're not really clear what they all are at the moment. You see something about because you see, for example, you see like feet controls, you see like arm controls. It's not super clear, and that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense right now. So
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what the defense mechanism would do. It's not entirely clear if it immediately just blasts the target. And what are all these other buttons that say like feet? Does this thing turn into a giant mech?
We can have a mech battle with a planet.
That would be amazing.
Are there any buttons that seem like they control doors or anything related to like keycard?
not that you can see.
Okay.
You hear another ping from the radar as the thing is coming closer.
Valon's like, move along.
Press the button.
Well,
God.
where's
Okay.
the meme of the guy sweating before pushing the button?
Oh my
That's
God.
this.
Oh, okay, because like this is like that moment where we were like all worried that like Zephyr the Seventh was like gonna kill herself, and like Valon's like, I didn't see that at all. So I think we're, it's just like, why aren't you doing this obvious thing? And
No,
it's just like,
this I do get it, but yeah.
Okay. Hey, my connection with death says that some whatever powers in the universe says to press the button.
Wow. Subtle.
Well, I mean, we don't have that much time left. Radar seems to be showing that the planet is about to collide.
Well, I like, well, I mean, if we I want to take a look around, I want to investigate this and see if there, like, once we activate it, is there like any kind of like gauge any kind of power output measure? Like, can we control that, or any aiming systems, anything like that?
From what you can see, it does seem like there's some sort of controls about maybe tasks or some things that can be performed. It does not seem like it's just press button and shit explodes. It does not seem that simple.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. One would hope it wasn't. All right. Well, Elda's going to press the button and activate activate the machine.
Okay. So, what happens is, and granted, you are inside of the structure, but there's monitors that kind of show you what's all going on, is that this ring, from the, where you are in the ring, it's the opposite side of it on the black hole, it splits apart. And the ring starts basically compressing together. And as the pieces kind of form around you, it does build up into a structure. And ultimately, it does seem to come together into what some would describe as a planet-sized mech.
Oh,
We have unlocked the Gigamax evolution.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
God.
if you look now on the character thing at the bottom in the extra folder, you'll see Sagittarius Station.
Hello.
There are
Whoa.
some big numbers on that sheet.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Holy
Uh,
shite.
So I am going, and as this happens, you do see
That's some nice charisma.
you do see in front of you. You can see at this point. You can see with your eyes. You do see the planet that is Zelenia, that is moving towards you. But at this point, it seems like it starts to slow down,
Huh.
and you hear
Oh.
a voice coming through some sort of comm channel.
Mhm.
So you remembered. How theatrical.
Indeed.
I did actually feel like it would be a little bit disappointing if there was no resistance. And
Well, we got plenty of resistance here.
with that, Zelenia itself seems to start to change.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
And
it grows
shit.
legs.
It's from this spherical shape, it grows structures, and the water that seems to be a lot of the over the planet's surface, it seems to form into almost like some sort of large, like blade-like structure.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I am going to move you now to another map.
Okay.
When worlds collide.
Yeah, really.
Ooh.
And we are going
You
to take a
can
break.
Ooh.
But no cat died.
Ah, incredible.
And we are going to come back to a planet-sized mech fight.
Oh.
Power
Hey,
Rangers! We are the Power
fucking get
Rangers!
it.
I was thinking more Gundam, but yeah, that works too.
That we are.
Okay,
As ready as one can be when controlling a planet.
here's how this is going to go. First,
Oh.
let's actually start the music.
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be fucking Pacific Rim.
Ooh. It's a beautiful song.
All right, so as you can see, with looking at the character sheet, here's the thing. You have 5 options of what you can do. On there, and we have I guess 6 characters who are in the control room right now. Because of that, actually, roll initiative just to determine the order for what
Sure.
you're gonna do stuff.
Do we? Oh. Okay, I guess I'll just roll it and you'll manually put it in.
Yeah, you can I'll just tell me what you rolled and I'll change it.
Oh my god.
And
This is
just-
for
That
Chad.
one.
This is simply going to be just order of who does what, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be Drawley. Okay, so tell me everything right now. So, Anna, you rolled a...
Nat one.
Okay, so, yeah.
Yeah.
Corey rolled... Oh, Corey hasn't rolled. Or wait, yeah.
The best.
24, okay. Julie is the let's see. Okay, is the 8
First one's Sudoku, and the
Right.
second one's Nereid.
Okay,
Hmm.
so 14. Sudoku is
8.
8. Okay. All right, get rid of that. And you got 11, Michael, or no? No, you got 6.
I got a 6, yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure everyone's good with this. Okay. Okay, so this is the order. Oh, and then Drawley got should have got a 12. Okay. Okay, this is just to have an order so we know what to do for this. Again, overall, it doesn't really matter. Okay.
Yeah.
Punch.
Now, how this is going to work is I am now going to basically roll initiative for the 2 mechs to see which overall is going to go first. Okay, so, oh, I'm on the wrong map on this other screen. Okay. Alright, so Sagittarius Station is going to roll its initiative. A 152, a normal initiative score.
Yeah,
and then
almost straight down the middle.
The Zelenia is going to Zelenia is going to roll initiative.
Oh, get fucked!
Wow. Okay.
Out to Zelenia.
So what this means is that basically you are all going to make your actions, and then the Zelenia mech is going to make its action. So, okay. So, all right. So here is the deal. Each of you get to you get to choose to make one of these actions. And you can see there is a list there on the character sheet. First of all, you can just move, and we are treating moving as if it's, we're treating it as if the space is, it says 30 feet, so again, like 6 squares. Obviously, you're way bigger than 30 feet, but
30 light years.
not that big. But yeah, so it's,
Okay.
but it's you get to move 6 squares. Okay.
Okay.
So that's how that can work. So that's one of the things you can do. The second thing is you can basically increase shields. So when you do this, you are going to roll your character's constitution. So you're not rolling the Sagittarius Station's constitution, you're rolling your own character's constitution. Not a save, a check. Whatever number you roll, you are adding that to the station's AC. And I can do this for you, because I can have it open. So the station right now has an AC of 200. I will tell you right now, that is not very high. So keep that in mind. So if you roll a nat 20, the station will gain 30 AC, and if you roll a nat 1, it gains nothing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And also, as you get hit, you will lose AC.
Flashbacks to the fight on the planet with humans where we tried to do the AC and we got fucked over.
Yes, I did base this off of that idea overall. So that is one option you
we
can
were
do.
not fast enough.
You could also repair. This is that you roll your character's intelligence. Whatever number you get, you heal by 10 times that amount. So if you roll a 15, the station heals by 150 HP.
Yeah.
If you roll a nat 20, then it gains 300 HP, and if you roll a nat 1, it gains 0 HP. Okay. When it regards to moving, at the end of the turns, remember, you guys are around a black hole. Black holes have a strong gravitational force. So, at the end of each round, basically, both of you, both the station and also Zelenia, will have to make a strength save. And based on the strength save, you will be moving closer to the black hole. You may imagine you do not want to move into the black hole. So
apparently we're starting really close to it.
You are starting close to it, but that, you're closer than they are, which makes sense given the situation. So keep that in mind. Moving might not seem very, who cares about moving, but, well, you might care about moving. So, yeah. So, yeah, you can move, shields, repair. You can also attack, and so that's just simply the attack thing that's listed there.
Does that have a reach regular?
No, you have to be right next to it. You're literally punching them. Okay. And you are making one attack, and it has to hit their AC and does damage like normal. We're not worrying about any types of resistances or immunities, it's just damage, okay?
Yeah.
The last thing is the Ergo Cannon. So, for this, you are rolling your character's dexterity. Again, these are not, none of the dex, the con, and the intelligence or whatever, these are not saves, they're just that skill. Whatever number you roll, it gets added to the Ergo Cannon's charge. So if you roll a 10, the charge goes up by 10. If you get a nat 20, it goes up by 30. If you get a nat 1, it doesn't go up at all. For every 20 points you have in the charge, you can shoot the Ergo Cannon once. And then it uses up that charge. Now, shooting the Ergo Cannon takes up like another action. Okay, so you can't like charge it and then shoot in the same turn. One of you can charge, and then one of you later can shoot it. But that's up to you. And the thing is, if you have multiple charges, let's say you have 100 points in the charge, you can shoot 5 times in your turn. Okay. And the thing with Ergo Cannon is you're not rolling to hit, it always does damage. and that is a ranged attack. So there's the deal with that. Okay, does anyone have any questions about how this is going, about what you can do and what's available for you?
Not a question, but I'm kind of thinking, since we don't know how much damage it does, we probably should try and see how the cannon and the regular attack compares.
If you look at the you can look on the sheet. The attack, the damage is a D100 plus 100, whereas the cannon is a D100 plus 50. But the cannon does not miss. It guarantees to hit, and again, if you charge it up enough, you can shoot it multiple times.
Yeah. Okay. Ew.
Also, it has range, whereas the normal attack does not. You have to be right next to them.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
And we don't know. We'll find out what Zelenian has. Are they ranged? Are they melee only? We'll figure it out.
Okay. Any other questions, or shall we begin with Eldon?
So, dexterity is for the cannon, intelligence is for shields, and...
Constitution is for shields, intelligence is for healing.
Okay. And dexterity is for the Ergo Cannon, discharging the Ergo Cannon?
Yep, and then you can also move, and then if you get up close to them, then you can just make the attack from the station. So you get to choose to do one thing for your turn, and then we move on to the next person.
Okay.
Keep in mind right now, you are quite close to the black hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to start. Is everybody else ready to start?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Eldon is first in the initiative order, so you get to choose your thing first.
Eldon is going to move 30 feet.
Okay. You should all have... Can you all move the guy?
I can select it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, which way you want to move?
Away from towards Zelenia, away from the black hole.
Okay. Someone want to move that, I guess? Do you want to
like,
go, are you
diagonal, or?
Yeah, are you prioritizing away from the black hole, or are you prioritizing towards Zelenia?
Away from the black hole.
Okay.
So maybe, okay.
I guess, yeah, okay. That's
Like
Okay.
there, or do you want to move a little bit more right? Like here, or there, or does it matter?
Doesn't matter. Just away from the
Move
black
it so that 30 feet away, like if they move 30 feet, they can't get to us. So yeah, there's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
keep
what
in
we shall
mind,
go
like,
with.
you, for example, you can, if Eldon's moving, Nereid can then also move, right, on her
Yeah.
turn, right? So you can stack actions, okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, so that's what Eldon's doing. Okay, Nereid, what are you going to do?
Oh, bitch. I think I'm... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna see if I can buff up its AC a little bit.
Okay, so roll Nereid's Constitution.
Okay, Constitution.
Okay.
Haha!
Okay,
Natural
nice.
20!
It gains 30 AC.
Oh
Yeah.
my lord.
Hell yes.
Suck it.
Okay. Drawley is going to aim 12. So the cannon gets 12 charge.
Okay. Solid.
Okay. Sudoku, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna try... Sudoku's gonna try and charge.
Okay, so yeah, roll Sudoku's dex.
Okay. I didn't realize I didn't have her character sheet open. I am a fool. Do Sudoku's dexterity, right?
18. Okay. So the cannon has a charge of 30,
Nice.
and you can expel 20 charge to shoot once. On anyone's turn next turn. Okay,
Mhm.
Chad, what are you going to do?
Pairing up those shields.
Okay. 18, so AC is now 248.
No.
Okay, Anna,
I have a question.
yes.
the spell Enhance Ability, if it targets multiple characters by using a spell slot of like higher level, would you say that like I choose one attribute and everyone gets that, or is it like differing for each person?
Because I don't think it says anything about
It doesn't
that.
really
Just-
say, so it's up to you.
I'm gonna say it's the same buff to everyone.
Okay, so Anna will say, well, I don't know how you want to flavor this, but Anna's like, hey, look, instructions on how to buff up the defenses. And Anna casts Enhance Ability. It will be a 5th level spell slot, so it is targeting 4 individuals. Cast a spell using spell at 3rd level or higher. Target one additional creature for your spell at the second. Yeah, okay. So, I don't actually know who's constitutional, but I feel like Chad and we'll just say
Nereid.
Yeah, Chad, Nereid, Drawley, and I guess Eldon. I mean, I'm not, so.
Okay.
So all 4 of you, while I have this up, you have advantage on Constitution checks.
Cool.
Nice.
So it's everyone except Sudoku and Anna,
Okay.
and that will be Anna's turn.
Okay. The mech is
That's
going to
handy.
move forward. Zelenia is going to move forward,
Ew.
and then his turn to move again. And then they're going to you see it's as if there seems to be some sort of energy that's focusing
They're charging something.
oh, I didn't write that down. And actually, they're going to do it again.
Oof.
And then they are going to make an attack. They are going to basically punch at you. Oh, this one's all messed up though.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's it's not going to hit your AC. But it's going to hit you, but it's not going to do much damage. It's just going to sort of knock some of your armor off instead.
Rude.
And so how do I want this to work?
We're at 248.
I'm gonna say it drops to 28.
Okay.
And then with the charge, they are basically the water that they sort of concentrated up into a thing. It's going to shoot out at you in a blast.
Ew.
Oh.
So you take 146 damage. So I will
Jeez.
I will put this on the
Okay.
thing. I'll deal with the HP on the next.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then 40. There. Okay. Okay, that is their turn. Okay, at this time, now we need to make strength saves. So one of you can roll the strength save on the station.
Okay, I got that.
All right.
Ew. A natural 7.
That's awful. Okay.
That wasn't. Okay,
That's
well,
that's
that
mine.
wasn't me.
That's mine.
Oh,
Oh wait. Oh.
that's Zelenia. Okay.
Well, bye. Well, okay.
Oh, it's strength
Wait,
save.
where's strength save?
Yeah, strength save.
Or strength save. Oh. Okay. That works out.
Okay,
better.
that's much better.
That's her.
Okay, you are going so Zelenia is going to be pulled 5 spaces. And you are going to be pulled 3 spaces. We are not
Okay.
dealing with attacks of opportunity. That's just not a thing. So don't worry.
Okay.
Don't think about that.
Okay.
Ooh, they're close to touching.
Okay. Eldon, it's your turn now.
All
Whip
right.
us around, Eldon. Push the damn thing in.
What?
Whip us around them.
Around them. Okay.
That's just idle chat. You don't actually have to do it.
Well, why not? I was like, okay. Okay, Eldon goes to touch the cannon, and then looks at Chad, and then moves 30 feet around them. Let's see here. So we are. So this is we're the one to the right here.
Yep.
So you mean over here?
Yeah, that's what he was referring to. Like, just get on the other side of, like, put the black hole between, put them between the black hole and us.
Okay.
But
There
do
we
we
go.
still want to be within melee range?
I mean, that's up to you guys. I wouldn't. I was gonna focus on the
Okay.
cannons.
You are currently
Sure.
not in melee range.
Okay.
This is fine.
It's good. All right, that's my turn.
Okay, Nereid.
Okay. What are we at for charge?
Your charge right now is 30.
Okay. I think I'm gonna. If everyone's okay with it, I think I'm gonna try blasting at Zelenia.
Go
Mhm.
for it.
Of course.
Okay. And this is Ergo Cannon?
Yes, the Ergo Cannon. Okay, 61 damage.
Okay.
Ew.
So nat
Okay.
11. Ugh.
That was kind of garbage, but okay.
Okay, so you hit them.
Or something.
Yeah, that's something.
Alright, Durali is going to do repairs. Okay, so that's 100
Girl.
that's 100 HP repaired.
Cool.
Oh.
I think we're on the more
Okay.
even playing field now.
Alright, Sudoku.
Alright, Sudoku's gonna try and charge the cannon again, because. Yeah. Alright. Ugh.
Okay.
Kind of
9.
awful, but
Okay,
alright.
so now it's at 19.
Oh.
Alright, Chad.
Put diverting more power to the shields. And that's a con check, right? Yeah, that's a con check.
Yep, this is at
Yep.
advantage.
Okay, 16.
16. So it's. Did I say 5 times that? And I forgot.
No, it
No.
looks
Oh,
like it's
normal,
just you
right,
add
yeah,
that.
Duh. That 5
Yeah.
times would be really good. Okay, so that goes up to 44? Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, Anna.
Anna is going to charge the cannons with dexterity.
13. Okay, so now you're at
Yeah.
32? Yeah. There's 32 charge. Alright, so they're going to now move. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's too far. Okay. 6. And it's then going to. We're gonna do. Okay, that's one thing of movement. We're gonna do some charges of the cannon of the hydroblast. Cool. 10. 21. Okay. Okay, so that was 3 rolls. Okay, now they're gonna actually use it. They're gonna shoot the cannon twice. Their cannon twice at you.
Ew.
Okay, so that is 163 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Oh, this is hard to math in my head. Okay, wait. Okay, there. Alright. Strength saves.
Alright, Sagittarius strength save, I guess I'll do it.
Mhm.
We are solidly 216.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
You move 2 spaces towards the black hole, and Zelenia moves 3.
Okay.
Okay. Eldon.
Well, Eldon is going to. Eldon is going to charge the cannon with a dex check. Okay.
15. Okay, your charge is now at 47.
Cool.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Nereid.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna go and see if I can do some healing. It's intelligence, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go intelligence.
Okay,
11.
You heal 110 HP.
Nice.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
bad.
Okay. Drawley is. Drawley's actually just gonna go and try for an attack. That does not hit.
Girl.
Okay. Sudoku. Oh, it hit. It doesn't
Alright.
hit. Oh, okay. It does hit. It blocks off some of the armor, so their AC is going to
Oh.
drop.
Did it
Okay.
seem like they were at all enhancing their armor? Like, is anything growing on the water surface?
You have not noticed any sort of armor growth.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Yes, Sudoku's turn.
Sudoku's gonna load the cannon. $16.
Okay. Your stats gonna go up too. You have 63 cannon charges. Also, I just noticed right now that you apparently have 69 hit dice. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Michael. It's your turn.
My turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Hang on, I'm gonna move around the thing. I'm gonna use that to move around. Fuck, where were
Evasive
we?
action.
You were there, yeah.
Yeah, 5, 10. What? Is that too far?
I think that's fine.
Okay, yeah, then that's gonna be my action.
Okay. Anna.
Alright, we are going to be charging the cannon. Dexterity.
Load on this thing.
It is 12.
Okay. You now have 75 charge.
Okay.
Okay, its turn. It is. It's just actually just going to try to punch at you a bunch of times.
Shields activate, let's go. We are at we're
Oh, we
at
don't-
244.
That is going to drop your AC by 20.
We're at 224.
Damn.
That is going to drop your AC by 20.
Okay.
204.
That is going to drop your AC by 20.
Come on, keep rolling low.
Oh my god! That's going to drop your AC by 20. Wait. Oh, I think I mistyped at some point.
It was 204, so
And then I think I dropped.
Wait.
Yeah, I think it should have been 294. No,
wait,
284.
190.
I think the last one did hit
184.
you actually, because it should be 284, not 294.
184, you mean?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going to take damage from that last one actually. 103 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
3, and then 1. Your AC is still dropped though. How many hits is that? That's 4. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
Keep going. Okay.
That one hits.
Your AC is dropped to 144. It does 122 damage.
Ew.
Yeah.
And then the last thing they're going to do is a charge. 19. Okay. All right. Strength saves. Ew.
Okay, I'll do the Sagittarius Station.
Right.
Oof.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, so you will only move. Actually, oh no, this is fine. Okay, so you'll move 4 spaces, and you will move 1 space.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, Eldon.
Can Anna comment?
Yes.
Anna's just like, our shields, they're deteriorating fast. And it looks like if Zelenia has anything, they have a lot of power to their punches.
Well, let's repair the shields then. Constitution. 22.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh, and that's a nat 20. So actually, it goes up by 30.
Yes!
It goes up by 30.
Ooh, cool.
Okay.
Shields.
All right, Nereid.
Okay. So if there's multiple charges in the cannon, can I use those multiple charges?
Yes.
Yeah,
when you
all at
shoot-
once.
Yeah, you can use them all at once. So you could shoot 3 times in for your action.
Okay. Wait, isn't it only 2 times?
You have 75.
we have,
charge, so
yeah,
that's
we
3
have
times.
enough for 3.
Oh, I thought it was 30
It's
for
20.
each. Oh, it's 20.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. I thought it was 30.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Alright.
Math time. Okay, that's the first one, and then 8. That one, and down by 40. Okay, wait. Okay. All right. So you are now down to 16 charges. No, 15 charges. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Drawley is going to charge Cannon. 18.
Okay.
Okay, 33 charges. All right, Sudoku.
Okay. Gonna do more, or I'm gonna charge it up some more.
Okay. All right. 18, so that is 51 charges. All right, Chad.
Rerouting auxiliary power back to the shields.
28. Okay.
Oh, wait, no,
Ooh.
wait, hang on. That was my mistake. What is it? It's not a con save.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
it's
con
not a
check.
save. Yeah, it's a check.
Oh, shit.
Yes!
Yeah!
Well,
Fucking
damn.
get it!
Okay, your AC is now 214.
Solid.
Okay, Anna.
Okay, I don't know how much I'm gonna add to that, so Anna's going to be... Anna shall repair. We're gonna do intelligence. So 140 health back.
Yes. Okay. All right. All right, we're gonna move up.
Alright then.
And then we are going to go for. Let's do that's one. Let's see. Let's do a charge. Okay. That's a second action. Third action is going to be 2 shots of their cannon. Okay.
Yeah, 67.
Yeah,
Holy
that's bad.
fuck.
Okay. So 125. And then 67. Okay, so that's their third. Then they're gonna use. They're gonna attack you 3 times.
Oh god.
Okay. You're now at 194 AC.
Yep.
You're at 174 AC.
All right,
Okay,
and that will hit.
that will hit, and you will
And
drop
we're
to
at 154.
154 AC.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
You take 129 damage.
Oh.
Okay. Strength saves.
Who do the strength save this time?
Okay, I'll do it.
They rolled a 2.
We're better than them.
They rolled a 2.
Get fucked.
Okay.
Ooh, they're dangerously close.
Actually, wait, hold on. Okay.
They were one down.
Hold on. As it seems you're being pulled towards the black hole, one of the hands of the Zelenian mech reaches out and grabs onto your station.
Well, fuck you.
And you can hear again the voice of Grand Emperor saying, "We shall go together."
It takes 2 to tango.
So,
Okay.
no.
What I'm gonna
But
do
death
this-
is a doorway
well-
only wide enough for one.
what I'm gonna need
Ooh.
is someone roll athletics on Sagittarius Station.
Y'all
Okay.
got this.
I don't want the team wipe on my head.
I'll do it.
Eldon's like, I'll take the team wife.
Athletics.
Athletics on Sagittarius Station.
Okay.
Ew. Yes!
Holy shit!
So,
Wow.
Valon, we rolled a 13 normally,
I know.
but they rolled it out 1.
Yeah.
E-
Okay. They break They break off from grabbing onto you, and they move further back. But then they reach out again.
Nerp.
The claw actually seems to sort of extend out, like it has a range to it,
Oh, that's not very nice.
and
The claw.
so I'm gonna need another athletics roll.
Okay. Much better.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, motherfucker.
And now you're both moving one step at a time. Another athletics check.
Okay. 217.
We shall go together.
Oh.
Another step.
Oh, they rolled a nat 3 on that.
Another one.
Another one. Alright.
Someone's becoming athletic.
Come on. Hell no.
They basically need like a nat 1.
Shit is.
But it's happened before.
Go to hell. God damn it.
These are close.
It seems like it keeps just getting stronger and stronger as it pulls you further and further towards the black hole. I'm going to need one more athletics check.
Oh, good one. That is not a good one. Oh, motherfucker.
And with that, your vision goes blank as you all get pulled into the void.
Ooh.
And you see this happening, and you expect the worst, and fearing that this is the end for it, and you've all failed.
Hmm.
But somehow, when you open your eyes, you see something. Well, you see white.
Is this
Pure-
the afterlife?
Pure white in all directions. But you then see something more. You can actually look around and you see everyone who's on the station, who was on the station, near all of you. And you're all standing there. However, you have no equipment, no items, no weapons. It's literally just your bodies. No clothing, no
Are we
nothing.
at least wearing clothes?
You are wearing nothing. You are just yourselves. And you then see a bit ahead of you all. You see, in a similar state, the Grand Emperor, although she's sort of angled looking away from you all.
Thank God.
Wow. Savage.
So, even this didn't work. Plunging it all into a void. The remover of matter from the galaxy. Even that didn't erase it. Didn't erase me.
Was that what all this was about? Was just so that you trying to take a step off this mortal coil?
You think I haven't tried? Do you know how many times I've been brought back? I don't even remember. They had logs, though. Apparently there were several months where I killed myself almost daily. But they had my information. They had my scans, they had everything, and I was the symbol of hope. Of the gloriousness of this empire. This empire that's rotted and not progressed, and still just full of the same conflicts, the same pain, the same suffering, the same superiority that I had hoped would be erased. You know, apparently when I was first revived, I was completely impossible to control, lashing out violently, barely even verbal, and it seemed like something in my brain was broken, and they didn't know what to do. And it seemed that someone had the idea that something about my memories were preventing me from being fully reborn. They took some of them away. And she turns to face you, and you can see that a large part of the side of her head seems to be just missing.
Ooh.
I
Alden's gonna gape at that.
I don't remember what my daughter looks like. And now, we're stuck. Still conscious, still aware, somehow in this void that's supposed to be rid of all life and all structure. We are still here, and I am stuck with all of you. And with sort of an kind of enraged emotion, without even trying, she just sort of sweeps kind of her hand to the side. And when she does that, a burst of energy kind of comes off of it and shoots erratically, not near any of you. And she looks at her arm for a second and then looks at you and seems to focus on her arm, and the blade that you saw stab into Zal and Zephyr the Seventh seems to form from the void into her hand.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, of course. All the matter, all the information that fell into the black hole is still here. It just needs to be focused. Well then, it seems I can get rid of you all, and then I will rid myself of my existence, and all of everything. It will all be gone, it'll all be erased, and there will be no hope of it ever coming back, and I will finally be rid of everything. And she also seems to manifest around her she seems to manifest some sort of armor around her body. Well then, show me what you have. Show me everything that you think you can come up with and take from this world. Prove to me that your will to survive is more than my will to die. Armala is going to sort of look down for a second and then also similarly kind of manifest her shield driver weapon in her arms and then her armor shortly after that.
Do we just think of it into existence and it shows up?
You can just think of that into existence, yes.
All right.
You think of this into existence, and as you sort of think, you all absorb, you seem to manifest your armor, your items, everything that you've had before. But some of you get something else that you didn't bargain, that you weren't really expecting.
Oh.
Chad.
Yes, I'm Chad.
You manifest, of course, your gun, your flamethrower, but also something else.
Oh.
A quite large weapon that seems to shoot something quite powerful. You have summoned a grenade launcher.
I have
Nereid.
Well, this was never issued to me before.
Instead of, you actually don't even manifest your spear. You manifest a very fancy, elaborate trident.
Oh.
And you would recognize this
Oops,
immediately.
that was take over that.
And you would recognize this immediately as one that was from Triton, one from the stories of your people, of the first king of Triton that united your people using an ancient weapon.
Oh shit.
Eldon,
Hey.
you manifest a very intricately and expertly crafted through very impressive technology rifle. And in fact, you recognize this as a rifle that you had seen in shows that you watched as a child, of a childhood hero of yours that traveled the galaxy exploring and fighting off dangerous creatures with a very fancy and powerful rifle.
Eldon cocks it.
Sudoku,
It's not over yet.
you manifest a staff. This staff has a bust of Cool Cat's head. And Anna, what actually comes into your hands is kind of unexpected a little bit.
Oh.
You manifest the book.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Next session
Yeah.
is the final battle against Zephyr and the end of season 1.
Oh. Wow.
Ooh!
Okay.
We fight to the death in the void.
Dang. Just when I thought you couldn't top the Scudum Queen or the planet-sized mech fight. Props, Valon. That's awesome.